In this video, you're going to solve a complicated expression by simplifying the variables based on their relationship to each other. Let's clarify what is meant by a complicated expression. A complicated expression is one that involves multiple variables. For example, a plus b plus c equals n, where a equals 2b is a complicated expression, as the variables can be written in terms of each other. This expression can be simplified by substituting a for 2b. Let's rewrite the expression as 2b plus b plus c equals n. The expression is now simplified as 3b plus c equals n. The expression now has two variables instead of three. Now let's look at the question. Mario has an online business selling soap, candles, and lotions. Candles and lotions are only sold in gift packages that contain 1 candle and 5 lotions each. Mario sold 30 bars of soap last week. If Mario sells 3 times the number of soaps as the previous week, but sells the same total number of items, how many more or fewer candles has he sold this week compared to the previous week? First, you need to identify the variables. Let's call the number of candles sold last week C, the number of lotions sold last week L, and the number of soaps sold last week S. Let's call the total number of items sold last week N. Our expression is C plus L plus S equals N. 1 candle is packaged with 5 lotions, so we also know that for every candle sold, 5 lotions will be sold. This means that the number of lotions sold is always 5 times the number of candles sold. You can see that this is correct by substituting 1 for C and seeing that for 1 candle we have 5 lotions, L equals 5C. Therefore, L equals 5 times 1, so L equals 5. Finally, the number of soap bars sold last week is 30, so S equals 30. Now, let's rewrite the complicated expression by substituting for the variables L and S. Our expression is now C plus 5C plus 30 equals N. After simplifying, the expression will be 6C plus 30 equals N. Now, do the same for variables of this week. Let's mark the variables for this week with a prime sign. The new variables are C prime, L prime, S prime, and N prime. And the new equation is C prime plus L prime plus S prime equals N prime. Since the total number of sold items has remained the same, N equals N prime. You know that the number of soaps sold this week is 3 times the number of soaps sold last week. Therefore, S prime equals 3S equals 90. Also, as for the relationship between candles and lotions sold, you have L prime equals 5C prime. It is time to substitute for the variables and rewrite the equation. After substituting for N prime, S prime, and L prime, the new expression is C prime plus 5C prime plus 90 equals N. So after simplifying, the expression will be 6C prime plus 90 equals N. Now you have two expressions with the same value N. So the two expressions are equal, which means 6C plus 30 equals 6C prime plus 90. You are trying to find an expression in terms of the number of candles sold this week, which is C prime. So you need to solve the expression for C prime. Finally, after simplifying, you have C prime equals C minus 10. This means that the number of candles sold this week is 10 fewer than the number of candles sold last week. Now you know more about dealing with complicated expressions. See you next time!